Welcome aboard, passengers. Mega Sim here, how are you? I hope you are well. We're going to settle down inside this lovely LGV. Do you know what? I'm going to sit here. I think this would be a nice spot to sit, because today we're going to be talking about the latest and the final roadmap of 2020. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The final roadmap of 2020. It is Tuesday the 22nd of December. So, since the last roadmap, we have seen the LGV Mediterranean route, and we have all had an opportunity, haven't we, to either view or to enjoy and drive what this high-speed route has to offer. There are a significant number of new additions to the roadmap, primarily focusing on audio improvements for the preserved collection, which were previously listed as 1 point. So in the new year, they're going to overhaul the format of the roadmap to give us a better sense of the broad projects being worked on, rather than cluttering up the list with small-scale bug fixes and improvements. They'll still provide the detail, however this will be presented separately so that the update better serves its purpose as a snapshot of what's coming up. They'll also be adding new routes, locos and other add-ons that are planned over the course of 2021, but that is going to be next year. So, as we know, a few things have been released. We've had the LGV, a few extra fixes. One kind of comes out to me, which is something we did the other day. You know, the hidden gem route that we did, which was at Duren. And it says that there was a fix from Aachen to Cologne. On arrival to Duren, platform 5, which is where we went, the player has to open these doors on the opposite side to the platform in order to trigger the objective. That's kind of what I had to do. I had to do that a couple of days ago, before this. And I thought we've got the latest version. So anyway, I don't think that is fully fixed, because I had to open up the left doors when it should have been the right. But I believe we are seeing that the sun is now visible in the sky on the PS4. I know it says PS4, but it technically is the PS5 as well. So, there are a few other improvements, but we don't need to go into that. What we want to look at, especially for today, is the next arrival. So next arrival, we know kind of, as long as it's DTG's own things, the next arrival should be before the next roadmap, which is in 2 weeks. So first of all, red signals encountered in Scenario Planner for Northern TransPennine and Great Western Express. So we know that Great Western Express, some of these were fixed, but for Northern TransPennine there were still issues. So that is going to be on the next arrival fix. The Great Western Express high-speed train accelerated incorrectly. Yep, that would be nice to get that back. We know that the AI can speed up, accelerate fine, but as a player we cannot. They're also going to expand the number of start endpoints available in the Scenario Planner of Great Western Express. So yeah, it would be nice to see a few more stationed platforms being used. You know, with Reading there's only 4, and then London Paddington it's 1, 3, 5, yeah, there's about 5 or 6 for London Paddington, when there's 14 platforms that we can use. The same, expand the number of start endpoints for the Northern TransPennine as well. Yeah, it would be nice to see a few more platforms. It would be good to see that on East Coastway, so we have a few more platforms to use on there. But anyway, there is one that I am looking forward to for next arrival. That is the East Coastway livery designer compatibility. So we are going to get the Class 377, the Class 66, and the JNA Boxwagon will have access to the livery designer. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, the 377 we're going to be able to re-livery. We're going to be able to put a new livery on it. Now, I guess the reason why the 377 is in there is because of the Southeastern High Speed. So with the Southeastern High Speed, with the 375 in Southeastern colours, that is going to automatically be on the livery editor. So it's just kind of a continuation on that. So don't go designing the Southeastern livery, because you're going to get it on the Southeastern when you get it. unless you're not going to get it, and then yeah, you could use your time to do that. But there are plenty of different liveries that you could potentially do. Some older Southern Connex if you really wanted to go back in the day, and or Great Western, Gatwick, not Gatwick Express, Heathrow Express, and a few others are coming to mind, because the 377 there is the overhead edition of that as well, so that's why I'm mentioning that. We know that there's the hole on the roof, the gap where the overhead pantograph should be. Anyway, so with the upcoming, things have moved up. Invisible wall blocking navigation of Elephant and Castle is moved up to upcoming. The CCTV monitors on the platform at Harlesden, yep, we get the clipping, that's going to be fixed. The route add-on upcoming is Southeastern High Speed, so that is definitely the next route we're going to get. That's with the BR395 EMU. That's the Javelin, and the 375, which is like the 377. No news on the electric turbo, as I used to call it. That's not there. That's going to be an additional DLC. That's not in the upcoming yet for Southeastern. The Class 47 brake system on Northern Transpennine can get stuck on, so that's going to be fixed. But weird, the high-speed train is no longer accelerating at so they've got the fix for the high-speed train where it's in the upcoming and the next arrival. So I think there's a mistake there. So they may change that. An expansion of rapid transit train formation options in the scenario designer. That would be nice to see as well. In production, quite a few fixes and improvements in there. Things that have moved up. Improvement fixes. I'm just looking down to see if there's any loco add-ons. So there's the loco add-on for the Class 313, which is for East Coastway, is there. That was at the 465 for Southeastern. The DBBR 187, which is developed by Skyhook Games. The DBBR 101. The Voss Low G6 for Ryan Roston by TSG. Yeah, so there's quite a few local add-ons that are coming up soon, and route as well. Remember, we've got Cane Creek, we've got Clinchfield, we've got the Arosa line, we've got Hamburg to Lubeck. Some really nice routes that we're going to be coming up on Train Sim World 2. Looking forward to seeing all of them. There are, the standard upgrades, livery designer compatibility for preserved collection. We're going to see that for all the preserved. Rapid transit is coming up soon. Class 52 for West Somerset is going to be the next ones, but after that, Baby Bullet is going to be on there as well. I'm going to jump a bit because a few of these are fixes. In planning, there are, again, improvements and fixes. One that is weird. The 377 EMU brakes are overpowered on East Coastway. Well, I like them, so not sure why it's overpowered. And the objective marker is incorrectly placed for the begin refueling in the Great Western Express scenario. Aggregate Industries. It's quite nice. I know this is pretty dark in here because we're in the tunnel, aren't we? But we are going along, aren't we? We're coming up to the power change. If not, we've done that already. We may actually hear it. That's kind of why I want to be a passenger, to hear the changeover on here. We may have already done it because I've just been gassing for ages and talking. So anyway, yeah, some more improvements. Things like severe frame rate drops encountered in heavy freight. Locomotives of the same name appear twice in the formation list. Poor performance on the Northern Transpennine, yeah. There is a really cool one that they have mentioned at the top, and I'm going to say it again. They are investigating upgrading the audio for all the trains. The environment audio on the routes and the physical trains as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that, because yeah, we'll get some better audio. Oh. Why are we shaking like this? Whee! Loop de loop. So yeah, there's some improvements in there as well. Manuals. Another big one that we know of is the Hubstrucker Munich to Augsburg on console, adding those additional layers. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I think it will work quite well on the next gen consoles, but currently for PS4 and Xbox One, there are issues with the frame rates. That's why they removed the layers. Oh, this is really weird. We are shaking and rocking all over the place. Maybe we're just braking and... oh, I don't know. Not sure. And finally, there is the upgrade where they're going to be adding departure boards to East Coast Way and Long Island Railroad, which is quite far. It's quite low down as well. It's at the bottom with track IR. And as we've already said, well, this is the thing. I thought there was going to be a surprise. Maybe the surprise was the previous roadmap, where the Great Western 1970s will be introduced soon. So that's the BR Blue themed gameplay pack for GWE. I mentioned it on a live stream earlier. You know, we don't really have the Class 101, do we, on the Great Western back in the 70s. So, yeah, I'm seeing if they potentially will give us a new train. I may be, you know, taking advantage of that by saying, yeah, let's try it. Let's see if we get a new train. Because potentially we'll be getting the Class 52 in a nice BR colour. We'll be able to get maybe the HST and the Intercity blue colours as well, because that was in 1970s when the blue Intercity 125s were at London Paddington. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that. Also, will they have the... let's actually get off. Will they actually have the stations? Will the station platforms be updated? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But yeah, leave a comment down below. What do you think of the latest roadmap? I thought I was going to get a little bit more, but we're not really getting that, unfortunately. I thought we were going to get, you know, some new routes or something, just as like... is it going to open? Oh, there it is. I didn't click anything, I promise. Okay. Nice. Oh, we get to get a map as well. There we go. That's nice. Okay. And there's the end of the train, so what I might do is I might run down here so we can have a look at it go. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe for more videos from Megasim. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one. It's something a little bit different because I wanted to, you know... Oh, it's a double. Should have gone right at the front. Never mind. So yeah, it's going to Avignon. But yeah, I thought instead of having the screenshots, it'd be nice to have a trip on the TGV. Because we've not done that yet, so, well, we can now tick that off the list. But no, thank you so much for watching. Our social media links are in the description below. There goes the doors. They are now closing. And we will see you on the next video. This is Mega Sim out of here. Oh, I hear the bell. And off he goes. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.